All right, guys, the basement is ready to pour. The pump truck has showed up. Concrete has rolled in. Well, let's do this. All right, guys, concrete's getting ready to start rolling. While we're waiting on it, you gonna give us a tour of a concrete truck?
Oh, sure.
Here, hop on inside.
All right, cool. So, what we got here? This here is a Terex.
Can I start hitting buttons? What's this one do?
That turns on the lights.
Oh, cool.
I know, yeah.
What's this one do?
It's got high, low beat. Don't touch that one.
Can I touch that one?
Sure, we can do all kinds of crazy stuff with that. It doesn't even do nothing.
Oh, paperwork. We definitely don't need that.
No.
You're paying for this, right?
I mean, was this an on the house?
Yeah.
Why did they send me here then?
I've been wondering that question myself.
So, yeah.
What's all those? Is that if you get stuck?
Right. Well, see, we got a deep hole button right here.
Oh,
and
yeah.
what that does, you can lock this in and that in and this in and this in.
Hey, you got a 6NZ in this? I see 6N over.
What? Where do you see 6N at? Oh, here. No, that's a 6-speed.
Oh.
Yeah. And it does cool
your air
things.
conditioning?
Is it dead?
No, it's still going.
Okay.
Is that your air conditioning?
Yeah, air conditioning here.
Oh, I need that.
That's this.
I need that right there in the corner.
My wallet.
Let me have that.
So yeah, then you can hit this button and that lowers things.
I see this is a good job for a person who don't have e-friends because it's a one-seater.
That's true. It's very well. It's a two-seater, so you can pull this down.
I can ride with you.
Yeah, well, it's little people, mostly midgets and small children.
We're gonna go work.
Okay.
You have a nice day.
Hey,
thanks for the concrete, sir.
Absolutely.
All right, so for you guys that don't know, I got to prime up or purge out the pump truck or prime it or whatever you want to call it. So basically he puts a bunch of water up there and he'll chase the water with concrete. And that's what you're going to see come out first once the purge water and concrete comes out. And we'll head over to the wall and start pouring. Come on. It's getting close. Oh, there she comes. It takes about a yard of concrete to fill up all this. It's 32 meter, ain't it? 32 meter pump. Takes just shy of a yard to fill up all the pipes. There we go. There's the water, and it'll come turn to concrete. There she is. That means it's go time. Alright guys, so basically what's going on here is we're wanting to pour up about maybe 2 1/4 courses. So Jason up there, he can't quite see down the wall that far. So Kleeman's going below him. He tries to stay just a tick behind him so he don't end up wearing some concrete. He's just basically tapping that wall. He's not trying to consolidate the concrete. I think you guys seen in that last video, you were accused us of trying to vibrate the wall that way. That's not what we're trying to do at all. We're just trying to make sure we got an even beat of concrete around there. On this particular basement, we'll make 3 laps around here. It'll get a little bit tricky up here on the top around this brick ledge, but basically we'll go 3 feet, 3 feet, 3 feet. This basement's 9 foot tall. One thing I want to point out that I do like about these nudura forms, it's kind of unique to them, is they're not smooth on the inside. They got these little ribs. I don't know if you can see the profile of that, but it allows that concrete to bite into them and it keeps that foam from delaminating from them. Kind of another nice little feature about the nudura forms that I think is pretty handy. But we're trucking on along. We about got this first truck ran out. 9 yards on this truck. It takes us 7 to 8 minutes to pump one off. Now, as he comes down through there with that hose, one thing I want to make sure is these braces have got a little bit of play in them. So as concrete starts going in that wall, it may want to lean against them or lean away from them. So you don't want to make sure they don't start leaning out, and you also don't want them leaning back too far. So as the concrete tensions them up, I'll just kind of keep an eye on it. If we need to tweak on one, we'll tweak on one. This wall here, I don't know how well you guys can see that, but it's perfect right now. It's got maybe an inch bow right in the middle. It's a nice sweeping arc. That'll be really, really easy to adjust here when the time comes. Now, usually the second pass is when you really got to start watching for it. First pass will kind of start showing if you're going to have a major problem. But we're looking pretty good here. Jason, the old pump truck operator, got it going on. All right, so we're starting around on our second pass, and in this particular area here, we're going to bring the concrete all the way up to where it starts coming out the brick ledge here. That way, whenever it has time for the bleed water to get out of it, it'll stiffen up and not push when we come back. Here, it's getting ready to come up here now. You see it? Did you see it push out here, Jason? Did you see it push out here? Did you see it push out, then move? A little more. There you go. Now go on. All right, so basically what we did here is we poured this concrete up to about right in here to where it was pushing. Hopefully by the time, hope you can hear me over that fan of that truck, hopefully by the time you get all the way around and come back, this has got enough bleed water out of it and stiffened up enough it won't push. If this brick ledge was down lower, we'd probably have to cap it with an L2x4. We're taking the risk, we may have to do it here now, but I think we're gonna be good. 8-inch blocks, a little harder to keep it from pushing, but stick around, we'll find out. Almost got her, bud. Go back a little bit. Go back a little bit.
A little bit down.
No, I'm gonna rake some back to me.
All right. On the rest of it, you want to keep about the top of it?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep, good. All right, guys, we are on our third course around. One thing about this concrete is this batch plant's actually got a Pacific ICF mix, and it's actually, I don't know if you can see, but it's pea gravel instead of crushed limestone, and they put some chemical in there to kind of make it flow real nice, so it goes down there. We don't have to worry about voids and stuff. Works pretty nice little mix. we're starting our initial straightening. So that strain needs to be at 5 inches. Right now you see it about 4 1/4 and he's moving it. I'm gonna get it within about a 1/2 inch, and I'm gonna tell him to whoa up and get them all that close, and we'll come back. Whoop! Out. Then we'll go back through like we did on that last one and get them fine-tuned right to that line. All right, guys, there she is in all of her glory. It went really well. We had absolutely no hiccups at all. Everything poured out nice. One thing I want to talk about is if we top this wall off, you can get a lot better finish if you cut these nipples off. They wanted the extra 1/2 inch of height, so we left it there. If this wall was going on up, this is going to be an ICF house from footer to rafter, which is my favorite way to build. We would have finished this concrete down 1.5 inches. I actually have a video on my channel of us doing that. It's one of my older videos. I'll see if I can put a link in the description to it. Then we use packaging tape. We put packaging tape over top of this, and it works really well. You just tape it. It protects all the interlocks and the little nipples and the divots here. And as you top off, you just rip it out of there and go. So, of course, with that, you'd pour steel plates in the wall. I'll put a link to that other video in the description. You can kind of see that going on. But as always, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for riding along for another pour. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And we'll catch you on the next one.